Yeah! Yeah! Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I don't know where my phone is. That's fun. Hold on. I swear I had it. Oh, it is gone. Simply gone. Now die. Live life, monster. So true, bestie. So true. Oh, my phone is just gone. I might have to go find it. You know what? I don't care. I'll go find it later. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everyone. Today, we are drinking another monster, because I have a chronic addiction to these little shits. Doosh. There we are. Behold, our beverage of the evening. Yet again, you just missed me cracking it open, which I know is the most... It's like the best part of it, but you do get to see the pouring action. That's some good pouring. Monster Energy is like some kind of deity for Moop. Now, no. Oh, I just got... Sorry, there's a little bit of monster on my desk. You got a rag or something? Oh, leftover towel from shower. Hold on a minute. With my feet, I can grab it. Aha. But no, I'm the deity for monster. Because they're going through some rough shit right now. And if I mean, they're not going through some rough shit, they're causing rough shit. Why are you trying to copyright the word monster? That's not how it works. Ever, dude. But, today, just drinking a monster and chilling. How perfectly explains Moop's mental state. Pretty much. Nothing really changed. Oh, whoops. Hold up. There we go. Use the cat to clean the mess. Oh, the child. Alright, but anyways, let's get a little bit more in there. Alrighty. Our beverage for the evening has been set in stone. Give me 1 second to see which one was it? No, not that. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. That, and then I also forgot to fucking do whoosh. There we go. Cool. Time to vibe and time to answer questions and such. I might have to go grab my blankets in a moment because it is cold, despite the fact that it is like nearing the end of April, which means it would be accumulating heat, even though it's only like 60 degrees outside, which is strange. And yeah, we are just going to be listening to the Machinarium soundtrack. We're going to be listening to the Machinarium soundtrack because it's good. And also, I don't want to put the drawing playlist. Please explain Yume Nikki. You know as much as I do. From what I know, it's like dreamscape hell, and that's the proper term I've been going with it. But I don't really know how to explain it. I bet Wikipedia has better answers than me because I'm not the one to explain it. I've only been streaming it for 6 hours, maybe, at most. Actually, no. Depending on how much playtime I have in the game is also how much, time I've spent. Let's see. 4.6. I've been streaming it for 4.6 hours. So, I know as much as you do. But, yeah. How did you start streaming? That is an interesting one. I originally started streaming on Twitch. And I do actually have an old clip from what the streams used to look like. Now, anyone who's a diehard fan of the Moop channel, which is absolutely no one, you may remember from the VOD channel, Pinwheel kills, what was it? Moop, Pinwheel meets the club in 5.55 seconds. And it was terrible quality, absolutely horrid quality, from like 2 years ago. But I look fondly back on these, because they're actually kind of cool. It's like looking back at old relics. Pretty neat. But let me see if I can find the clip. Where is it? Ah, there it is. 35 views. There's like 0 people. Alright, let's get that paused real quick. Let's get this up. Although I'm in front of it. Whoosh! There we go. Okay. Here is the old-ass video. Now, this is an absolute relic. This was from Yeah, 2 years ago. It's the main catacombs area because I need to go actually initiate the Gravelord Covenant before anything. And yeah, you can barely hear it because this was the audio that I used. But it's like grungy for some reason. There's like weird outline all over it. See how much damage I do with all my stuff like completely. And yeah, my voice is incredibly high pitched. So, let's see. I'm not gonna. And I had a bit jar, but no one donated ever any bits. That's the testing bits. And then also in the bottom left is stupid engineer that I used. What's going on? I'm showing off one of the most ancient clips that I have. And let's skip ahead a little bit because doing some buffing stuff and showing off the cutscene. Here's a. And yeah, that was me killing Pinwheel in 5.55 seconds. It's not good. Honestly, if I went through another playthrough of Dark Souls, I could probably get it even lower because I just did a charge attack. But yeah, that's how it used to look. Absolutely horrid. It was awful. It was god awful. And now I'm actually using this mic like legitimately. This is the same mic I used back then. Here's the thing that I fixed. Audio compression, audio suppression, what is it called? Noise gate, and increase the volume. And it should really from a past move. Yeah, this past move fucking sucks. They stinky. They need to fix their stupid mic. But the main reason why it's so quiet was because in Streamlabs, you have, of course, your little bar that tells you how much audio is happening at any given moment, going from green and then a little bit of yellow and then a tiny bit of red. Normally, you'd want to keep it in the yellow or red because that's when you can actually hear it. Right now, the OST is in the green. I thought being in the green was good. And it is. It is good if your audio is, like, you know, all, like, balanced and everything, but it's not for me. So I'm keeping in the yellow and red, which is the reason why you can hear me. You're gonna go for now? Alrighty, laters. Hype for the next Ultra Kill update. I am super excited as well for tomorrow because Sharpshooter is gonna look very nice. And I don't honestly know how it's gonna, like, perform. There's a couple of, like, scenarios in my head that I'm going through and kind of thinking, like, how would this apply to base game? And I thought of something with the Sharpshooter being absolutely OP. What would happen if you hit it off of a coin as the alternate version? Because I don't even know if that's, like, the normal version. Let's actually... I'm gonna look at the video real quick, because I'm pretty sure they're using the, normal version of it, because it doesn't have the tri-barrel. Or the tri... What are they called? Place where you put the bullets. It doesn't have one of those. Let me see if I can find it. That's my subscriptions, whoops. Give me 1 second. One moment, folks. Oh, thank you. Alrighty. I am back. The mother has arrived. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I think they're gonna add the new layer of violence. I really hope they add a new layer too. Let me get the fucking clip up that I'm thinking of. Here it is, hold on. It might play a little bit of Sharpshooter audio, I apologize. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it just looks like the normal one for, like, the clips where they show off killing filths and stuff like that. Let's see. Even just, like, the normal soldiers, it's just the normal one. Even the Cerberus, which is very interesting. Because you think the alternate one would have that heavy damage, but, like, I'm just wondering, like, if they're going to be doing the heavy damage that much, what's the alternate gonna do? You know what I mean? But I'm just imagining you have, like, the 4 Cerberi in a row in P-2. A normal Sharpshooter, from the looks of it, in 2 charges is able to basically wipe out the Cerberi. Or, no, 3, sorry. 3 charges, which is all of them. But then I'm also imagining, what about the alternate version, and what about using a coin? As, like... What about using coins for what are they called? Where you flick the coin behind a person and then you hit it with a rail cannon. shot. I'm just wondering how that's going to work with the sharpshooter, because imagine how much damage that's going to do. It's going to be insane. Oh my god. I'm hoping that with the idols as well, it makes P-2 a little less annoying. But then I was thinking, wouldn't the sharpshooter also target idled, like, people? Because here's the thing. They made it so that way when you're doing an ultra ricochet off of, or a chargeback. Oh, I'm gonna take it. When you flick a coin and it bounces back, specifically with counter ricochet, I'm just imagining what would so that already happens, and it like fires back and it hits an opponent. Sorry, I'm phrasing this in such a weird way. Let me just get my brain in the right mental space, because I'm also looking at chat. Flick a coin, charges back an enemy, immediately goes back towards the enemy. They made it so that way it never targets an idol, but the marksman still does. Which, by the way, Hikita, if you're listening to this, change that, because good lord, I don't want fucking marksman ever charging idols ever again, because P-2 is already annoying. I really don't want it to be like flicking a marksman shot and then being like, oh cool, I'm gonna shoot a coin out of the air. I hit it and just goes towards a hideous mass or something like that, instead of the obvious 2 sentries that are sitting there. And I really wish that they did that, because if they fixed that one choice and just made it so that way marksman never targets idled folks, oh my god, that would be so brilliant. But yeah, they don't. The other thing I was thinking of is what would happen if you were trying to ricochet the sharpshooter stuff off walls. Would that also target idols? Because it shows at the very end of the video that you can, that now you can shoot an idol and it reflects the projectile back towards unidled opponents. But I'm also just wondering, like, if I were to use the sharpshooter to reflect something off of a wall, would it target the idled person first, or would it target, you know, the enemy that can be easily killed? And so I guess we'll just have to see tomorrow when I do a weapon showcase. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming Ultra Kill, specifically the Cyber Grind update, and showing off the sharpshooter. And then maybe doing some P2 runs if I feel like it. But yeah, that'll be stuff for tomorrow. Monster Energy. It's a monster. Ah. Delicious. Absolutely beautiful. But I'm really excited for what the sharpshooter is going to be, because I'm envisioning it's not going to be like completely awful, but there's already a lot of weapons in Ultra Kill, so having to come up with a really good idea is going to be weird. The same priority as the ricochets, which is going to suck, because if it goes for idled folks, it's like, it feels like sharpshooter is a weapon that's specifically designed to like deal with people that are also in idled form, and also to just like hit random folks without needing to aim. Or I guess not the idle part, because you can do it with any weapon now. But I just really hope that it doesn't target on the idled folks, just to make P2 a little easier or something like that, or just make the concept of an idol less annoying, because it's already like super annoying to have ricochets just be eaten up by idled folks. Like, I just want the sharpshooter to just target the normal dudes instead of targeting the idle guys. But they might end up doing that. How would it react if someone said the N-word in your stream or Discord? I would ban them. It's not like it's not like I don't have the power to not do that. I certainly can. And it's just like, there have been multiple times where people just do that, so not really, I mean, it's not my cup of tea. Don't fucking try that, I'll punch you. How would an alternate sharpshooter be? That's what I was thinking, is like, how would that, like, work? Because with the with the normal sharpshooter, it looks like it does, like, so much damage. The alternate one's just going to kill them. Like, murder. Because I'm thinking, like, if you look at the clip, it's like, Cerberus gets the, like, the health where their, like, body becomes cracked from one charge of the sharpshooter off of a wall. So that leads me to wonder, what would happen if you know, 4 Cerberus in a row in P2. Dash to the left or to the right, and get them all lined up in a row. Do a full charge of the alternate version. Wouldn't that just kill them? Like, I feel like that's just murder. And this soundtrack. Oh, beautiful. For anyone who's wondering, this is the Mechanarium soundtrack. It's very good. Okay, I gotta check something real quick. Oh, I also found this pretty funny image. Hold on. This trans Kiryu says hello. Oh, you can't see the trans part. It's too bright. You can't see the trans. Hold on. There we go. Oh, it's me. Hi, me. Mega murder. I'm also just wondering what would happen if you fired it off of a coin, because like you already have the like the ultra ricochets or whatever, where you flick a coin through an enemy and then you hit that with a rail cannon and it goes through them and then back out again. So I'm just wondering what would happen with the sharpshooter, especially alternate. It would just murder, death, and I'm like fine with it. Like I'm not contesting it, but I'm just wondering like, how would that feel balance-wise? I guess we'll just have to find out tomorrow. I'm also wondering what else they're gonna add to the update, because I know they're adding the track list and the weapon wheel. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. For anyone who's curious, on the Discord, I was saying hell yeah to some fan art I received. And I got some fan art. It was pretty funny. And then I said hell yeah, because hell yeah, basically Y-E-A-G, which is what you spell yeg, is supposed to be the term for saying hell yeah to a person who's less cool than you. And some people didn't pick up on that, and they were saying that it was a typo. You fools. Hell yeah. I have arrived. Welcome to the stream. But the chain has been continuing. I occasionally look back at my Discord and just see a massive line of hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Oh, we also have this image now. Dantus. Ah! Ah! Hell yeah. It's me. By the way, to anyone who doesn't know, let me actually check if it's in the description of this. It is. If you ever want to join the Discord is always in the description of these streams. If you ever want to join and be a part of the Moop Collective, whenever I stream Ultra Kill, which will be tomorrow, I am going to show off the fan art, because I got 3 pieces of fan art, and I want to show them off really quick, because they are pretty good. Let's see. We got, me, but it's Jesus from Madness Combat. We got, and then we got me as my profile picture, but I'm fighting Flesh Prison. And that's the fan art we got so far. And if you want to also submit fan art about any funny moments that may have happened, go for it, because it's cool. Drink water. What if I told you... What if I told you that? What would you do? What time is it for you right now? It's 7:42 p.m. So, we're drinking a Monster and staying up till like 12 maybe, and then I'll pass the hell out. Such a good OST, man. Delicious in both regards. In my taste and in my ears. Beautiful. Oh man, it's such a good OST. Oh, also, I wanted to show off something real quick. To those who may be wondering, yes, this is a wound right there. I did, in fact, wake up after a very, very, very long nap. And I woke up and was like, you know that stretch where you go, and you have like one arm bent down like this, and you have one arm bent up like that. I had a shelf, one of those, right above where my pillow is, and I just stretched and bashed it on the shelf. And now I got this fun little war wound that still hurts. Ow! And that was like 5 days ago. So now it's just like a scab. But I'm not trying. Don't pick your scabs, kids. If you do, I don't really care if you do, because I mean I used to do that all the time. But it won't heal right. See if I can find a. I can find a funny. I'm now just trying to entertain chat with funny memes I have on my phone. Dehydration. Oh no, medic. Oh, Dara. But I don't really know. I was gonna say something and I just forgot it. Drink some fucking water, please. I don't think I will. That's me dying of a heart attack later tonight. You see, what's gonna happen is I really hope my death is monitored in front of a viewing of like 2 people, because I'm gonna die in this chair. I'm gonna live stream it, and then someone's gonna sub, and then out of nowhere while I'm in my heart attack, like I am dead state, I'm just like, oh, thank you Alan Crow for the subscription. And it's back to being dead. Oh, good lord. Do we know who I am on the Discord? I'd imagine Bregimus. Probably. There, hold on. It's someone did join the server. Hold on a minute. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm changing a couple of things. There we go. Okay. Cool. Alright. Is I delayed being. Oh! People eat a suit. Also, you drink a Diet Pepsi to cancel out the sugar. A sooty. Sooty. Sooty? Let me look this up. I've received nothing from this. Summer hoodies? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just looking at some pretty interesting images from a person that's called City. Huh. Damn. I received nothing. Oh, Sody. I see. I was like, Studi? I see. Diet Pepsi to cancel out the sugar. Man, we were all so naive back then. Alright. A little bit of monster on my lips. Or on my mustache specifically. Delicious. Absolutely divine. But, I remember, I actually remember something about lots of sugar as well. It was when I was 13, I want to say. I had an entire, no, it was like when I was like 11 or something, I want to say. I had a bag of root beer barrels, and it was like, they're super good. I love root beer barrels, but I had a whole bag of them, and I ate them all, and I thought that it would be a good idea to also have Lifesaver mints, which are also some of my favorite, you know, treats. I know you're not supposed to like gobble down lifesaver mints, but they're good, man. And I remember I like had the whole bag of them, and I was like, oh, I have a bit of a stomachache. I might as well just eat these mints to make it better. And then, nope, I just died. What was this stream? Soda! I love how. By the way, I had a fucking epiphany lately. Soda, this is the first thing I discovered, is that, you know, Biden's saying Minnesota, and then it was cut out, and then, you know, it was cut out, and then they said soda. But then I saw that Trump literally just went, Obama! And I was like, what sound is that? How do you make that sound? Obama! Move, is it true that you know Optimus Prime? Kind of. I remember he came over for a Halloween party the other night. Because time here in the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle works differently. So, Optimus Prime showed up for a Halloween party, and he was dressed like Bumblebee, and it was funny until he really started, like, really just being a dick. We had to get him out. That is a monster drink, which means I am on borrowed time. I might eventually stop streaming in a moment, but I'm not sure yet. Also, I will probably... It might... Oh, actually... Tomorrow is Thursday. That could work. That could work. On Friday, our shingles for our roof it's getting completely replaced. Like, we're getting a whole redo of the shingles. So, on Friday, I won't be able to stream. And I was thinking, like, oh, they might be able to do it tomorrow, but... what do? I'm currently working at Five Nights at Freddy's. Hello? 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 Actually, what's the manuscript? Hold on. Let's see. Let me scroll. Here we go. Oh, what? It's not playing. Oh, it is? Huh. For some reason, it's not playing the audio. Oh, here we go. What? Hold on a moment. I have an idea. How do I do this? There's two of them. Oh, I got a scare out of me. Damn. Fuck, I ran out of power.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay?
I'm done. I'm done with that stupid pit. Get out of here! But, funny FNAF. Which also, by the way, to anyone who is very optimistic for the week, the month of October, I will be playing horror games. And infamously, I am terrible with horror games. Unless I can, unless it's, in a controlled environment. Like, Something Wicked This Way Comes is the most amount of horror I can get with being like, yes, I understand what I'm doing and where I'm going, and, doing all this stuff. But it gets to a certain point, and even, Spooky's House of Jump Scares, nothing can scare me then. Except for, one or two things, like a new update or something that I didn't know about. But Five Nights at Freddy's, that's potentially going to be a hell in and of itself. I'm not sure if I can control or not. Guys, I found a shotgun, I shoot Freddy. Now I just shoot Freddy or just now playing Pizza Tower. We've looped back through games. Alrighty. What time is it? It's almost 8, and it's been here for 30 minutes. I think I might end stream. And I know, a bit of a short stream, but it's not like I really do much stuff. Mossberg 600. But I know it's a bit of a short stream, but to be fair, these are just like me drinking a monster stream, so it's not anything crazy. Stream the FNAF movie in October 27th. Oh right, that's a thing that it apparently is existing. Oh, I found my drawing glove. I was like, what the hell was that touching my feet? And it was my drawing glove, apparently. Cool. FNAF Marathon. I will tell you now, I am only going to be playing FNAF 1 and maybe FNAF 2. Because, from what I've heard, like, after FNAF 2 is when it starts to go off the deep end, because that's when they started trying to add lore into the video games. Which, every video game has a little bit of lore. But only a good video game series is actually able to make it, like, enthralling. But, yeah, I'm only playing probably the first two, because from what I've heard, FNAF 1 is, like, classic, and that one's, like, actually scary. And then FNAF 2 is like that, but maybe a little bit worse, but, like, a little bit more scary? I'm not entirely sure on the specifics of it, but we will be playing FNAF 1, at least. So, stay tuned for that. I'm also not sure what other horror games I might be playing. I did hear that... Actually, you know what? Hold on. No, I want to continue this stream real quick. I actually want to... What is it called? Like, unrecord or something? Yeah, here we go. Unrecord. So I saw that, there are a couple of games that are coming out off of, Unreal, what is it? Unreal Engine 5, right? I think it's Unreal Engine 5. But there was a shooter game and there's a horror game that's coming out. So I was like, oh, interesting. Like, FNAF 3 is boring as hell, FNAF 4 is horror, FNAF 5 is okay, FNAF 6 is perfect ending. Fuck Security Breach. FNAF VR and Cool FNAF World is underrated. What if V1 drink monster? V1 would probably explode. But, what was I gonna say? I do actually have FNAF World, and to some people, that's like a sin to have, because it's not actually available, like, as of now. You cannot go to Steam and get it. My friend sent me a Discord link that when you play the video, it plays the sound of, like, you know, hello, 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 like the phone guy, and then it immediately cuts to your computer downloading FNAF World, so now I just have FNAF World. Not gonna play it, but I have it, I guess. I'm trying to think of what other horror games there might be. The Unreal Engine 5 one's the one I'm probably looking at for the most. Trying to see if there's anything else I might play. Solo Gary's mod is pretty terrifying, I'll tell you what. Machine! That is a Monster Energy drink. Yeah, what of it? Actually, I could do this, now that I think about it. Oh shit, this blood banging, yo. Hold on a minute.
Oh shit, this monster bad, yo.
Yo! Since anyone who doesn't know, if you like, go on like Reddit or something, look up V1 voice ultra kill and there's like a Reddit link of someone actually being able to replicate it. So, for example, I can have funny shit like...
Fuck you, noob.
As per usual, but that exists. Also, yeah, my room did just light the fuck up after I was talking about that. Anyways, back onto the horror games I will be streaming for October. Although, I'm not sure how many I actually have, now I think about it. We might do Spooky's House of Jump Scares just as like a fun run, and nothing else. Because that game is pretty good, but I've played it to hell and back. Like, I did achievement hunts of that game a while ago. And I might go back to it, but I'm not sure. Not that one. That one just looks bad. That one just looks whatever. Ooh. Sorry. Got a little bit of a hiccup. Yeah, I don't actually have a lot of horror games, so I guess whenever we decide to do horror games, I'll have to get a bit more of a collection going. The only one I have is actually I only have Five Nights at Freddy's on my Steam right now, so I might have to go grab that. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, Unreal Engine 5 game. I don't know what it's called. I wishlisted Unrecord, but I don't think that's the horror game. Unless it is. Which, by the way, body cam as like a video game concept in Unreal Engine 5. God damn, is that a good idea? It looks so good. When I remember oh, who was it? Some Ordinary Gamer was talking about it. And I saw like a clip of it, and I was just like, it looks like it should have like the Live Leak logo, right? And then they were like, yeah, this stuff should have the Live Leak logo. I'm like, so it's not real. And they're like, no, this is actually a game. And I'm like, what? Huh? But man, it looks really good. To anyone who doesn't know, I'll play this and I'll probably head off for now. Let me get board. Here we go. To anyone who doesn't know, this is not real footage. What I'm about to show you is not real footage. This is not real. Let's see. There. Exactly. It looks like a Live Leak logo. I'll turn up the audio just a little bit. But this is not real audio. Or this is not real, like, a real person. And I'm like, it looks so good. Like, not only does it look like super realistic with like all the graffiti and stuff.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Like, it looks so good. They mastered that like super shakiness of like the gun when you're holding it. That's super good. The only thing I was wondering that if they would add would be a filter over it to make it look more like a body cam, but I guess body cams are like, you know, they've been getting a little better recently in terms of quality, but I'm still kind of just like, if you put a little bit of a filter over it, it would be literally seamless. And I like how they have sensors all over the faces, because I'm pretty sure they use like real humans, or I guess real humans as much as they can, you know, put them in. It's like, if you put just like a tiny little bit of a filter over it to make it look like kind of a crappy body cam, it like, you wouldn't be able to even tell if it was video game. Because like right now, like, you can kind of see with some of the like the textures, like this, you can kind of tell around here somewhat looks like a normal game texture. Put a filter over that, literally seamless. You could show that to me and I'll be like, God, motherfucking damn. But that's a game I'm definitely gonna have to play. And I like how, because they're doing a body cam thing, it's like, it looks super good because it's from the perspective of where your torso is. Horror game at Unreal Engine 5 is gonna make me shit my pants. Dude, or sorry, shit my panta. It's the one thing I don't like about horror games nowadays is that they don't like really try. It's like, the one thing that they try and do is they do time and time again, it's always, we want to make a horror game, we want to make it really scary, so we're gonna add a bunch of really dumb jump scares in it that mean nothing. It's like, a really good jump scare is one that's like not predictable. For example, Resident Evil, not the remake, the one before that, Village? I think it was Village, right? Because that was the 6th one, and they had the funny, like, VII with it. Anyways, Resident Evil Village. There was one bit where, like, you look out a window to look for the answer to a puzzle, and then a jump scare happens. And that's that's a really good opportunity to put a jump scare in it. But some jump scares that I've been seeing in like games nowadays are just terrible. They look so bad. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is like all the new indie games that are coming out this year. Oh my god! Like, sure, the lineup recently has been kind of slow, but let's look at it this way, right? With indie games that are coming out nowadays, they are going to be incredible! Like, Pizza Tower, Blasphemous 2, Ina, Dream Barbecue, Nirvana, which is the sequel to Valhalla, whenever that comes out, probably this year. If they don't, be sad. What else did come out this year? I think I streamed a game recently. I guess you could also say Ultra Kill because content's still coming out with that game, but yeah. Good now. Give me 1 second real quick to check something. Or I'm reading previous chat messages like a psychopath. I think we streamed a new indie game recently, but I'm not sure what it was. If I can remember it. I guess I could say Hollow Knight, but that's not new. We play. Fuck, I thought we played a horror game or like a new Hi-Fi Rush. That's what the game was. Hi-Fi Rush. And I don't want to hear that it's not indie because oh, Bethesda published it. Be honest here. This, let's see. Ultra Kill Like 3 will come out and I'm just dude, I betcha that if Hakita were to ever watch some of the videos that I produce, which is it's probably a chance that Hakita has at least seen one video or something of my content, then if they were to see that, I'm imagining they're probably postponing Act 3 just to spite me. But what was I gonna say? I really hope that I actually no, what was I gonna say? When P-3 comes out, that's when I'm going to, because P-3 is going to be at the end of Act 3, which I imagine might be the end to Ultra Kill, because DLC probably, the game's fucking amazing, you can't just end it, you kind of have to keep making more. But with like adding P3 and stuff like that, I think when P3 comes out, and that's when Act 3 is fully out, and that's when I am done fighting Minos and Sisyphus for all my life. At that point, that's when I'm going to start making P3 until Hakita tweets my stuff. And that, when that happens, over, done. All the daily stuff, gone. The moment Hakita tweets anything about me, it's over. It's done. Wrap it up, folks. Group's famous now. But, you know, when P3 comes out, I have, when P3 comes out, and, that'll, like, all of Act 3 also comes out, like, I'm not really gonna do dailies with P3, it's not like there's anything I'm, like, working for, because, like, right as of now, I know that definitively there is going to be an Act 3, but I'm not entirely sure if, DLC for the game or any other content's going to be coming out, so whatever happens, whatever happens, if anything happens, the tower deserves a DLC. It's so fun. I've heard that they're making the noise a playable character, but I don't think that's DLC. I also saw that they had like multiplayer at one point. I'm not entirely sure. Someone made a mod about it, but yeah, I think this year is going to be absolutely insane for indie games. As if it, I mean, it was already insane towards like the beginning of January with some crazy cool games coming out, especially with some really interesting DLC. Like Dead Cells had the Castlevania DLC, which is pretty neat, and stuff like that. But oh my god, there's also Passepartout 2, which I've yet to play the first one, or I actually have played the first one, but I haven't played it enough to actually like give it a worthy try. That might eventually be a set of streams in and of itself. But Passepartout 2 is out, and I might get that, although it's expensive. Trying to think of what other things we could stream in the meantime. There is that indie game Bonanza I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be playing Mother 1, then Earthbound, and I'm skipping Mother 3. Don't judge me on skipping Mother 3. There's a very good reason for that. Not only is it not localized, and you could just say emulate it. Well, I can emulate it, but here's the thing. I'm doing 4 indie games, which is, or I guess not indie games. Indie. Heavy quotation marks. But RPG, like turn-based RPGs, the evolution of them. And it's gonna be Mother 1, then Earthbound. I'm skipping Mother 3, doing Undertale, then Amori. And if I had Mother 3 with it, that means that over half of the games that I am streaming for the marathon is going to be going to Earthbound and Mother and all that whole series. And that's a lot. That's so much. So I think I might end up skipping on... Sorry, I forgot to play the OC. I might end up skipping Mother 3 for a little bit. But Earthbound and Mother 1 and Undertale and Amori are going to be the next streams. Mother 1 I know is really short. Earthbound is long as hell! I remember playing Earthbound and it's so big! That's a big game! And then Undertale, like, I can confidently say that I can breeze through Undertale in under 7 streams. If I put in the effort. Like, 2-hour streams, 7 streams. Yeah, a lot. And then Amori's gonna be the one that's gonna be massive as well, because I remember playing Amori, and oh my god. Big. Very big. So, that lineup's gonna be happening. And that's also after Hollow Knight, which, sorry to anyone who wants Hollow Knight content, I've been on a lackluster break, because I don't want to play Hollow Knight. I haven't streamed it for a week, which, oy vey. That's a bit. That's a bit. That is certainly a bit. But, I'm thinking, here's what's gonna happen. I think my lineup is probably gonna go like this. Finish Hollow Knight, finish Yume Nikki, and then I might not end up doing 112% on Hollow Knight because that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. And then Yume Nikki, I just want to get that out of the way. We're almost done with the game. We only have like 4 abilities left to get. It's just that, yeah, it's Yume Nikki. It's not much to really talk about. Not much to really drive home. And then the RPG lineup, Mother, Earthbound, Undertale, Amori. Then I'm thinking for the summer is going to be a massive amount of all my favorite games. Like, all of them. Now, there have been some times where I've said, like, oh, Dark Souls is my favorite game, but we've already streamed Dark Souls. I'm talking Hyper Light Drifter, Blasphemous. What was the other game I had in my brain that I just completely forgot about, even though it's one of my favorite games? Then my brain, I just completely lost it. What the hell? Why am I like this? Where was it? Wow, I just completely forgot the name of it, huh? Shit. Oh, Elden Ring DLC. That's probably gonna happen eventually, because, damn, I forgot that existed, and I don't have a good enough CPU to actually run it, so I might end up playing the DLC by myself and then talking about it, because it's very hard for me to stream Elden Ring without people backseating, and that wouldn't be it wouldn't be an issue if I could actually stream it, because I can't. My PC will erupt into flames every time I stream Elden Ring. So if I either get a new CPU, then if I get a new CPU, I'll stream Elden Ring. If I can't, boo-hoo, Moop won't play Elden Ring, especially the DLC on launch date, which, oy vey. Not gonna lie, a Pizza Tower show would be epic. I'm thinking Pizza Tower show would be really cool in the style of 90s cartoons. There is an artist, actually. I want to plug their shit. Not art. Here it is. This person's fucking account is so good. They make so really good art. Let me see if I can stream this. Here we are. Boop, boop. Kind of like at the style of this. This person's a KDD, by the way. Pet Art Dragon. But they make Pizza Tower like things in the style of 90s cartoons, and it's super cool. I love their designs. It's like, this is what I would love a show of, because it's so good. So yeah, follow this person if you want more shit like this, because damn, it's really good. Let's see. They had a couple extra ones. Yeah, here we go. Rest in Pepperoni, unaired episode. And it's super good. But like a cartoon series like that would be really nice, because I'm pissed off what they did with Cuphead. The Cuphead stuff is like, it's cool. I think the Cuphead show is a fun idea. I feel like they executed it in a kind of a bad way, where it's like, it's a kid's cartoon, and I'm just kind of like, Cuphead's not a kid's game. I mean, it has some, you know, it's a cartoon game, how, you know, how goody two-shoes can you get, but it's got some, got booze, it's got cigars, it's got hell, there's just hell, there's straight up hell. Same as Pizza Tower as well, now I think about it. But I really don't want them to do like Netflix cartoon special, what they do with Pizza Tower. I want Pizza Tower to be like Brocky, or what was the other one? Hey Arnold kind of style of show. That would be good. Anyways, I believe I've overstayed my welcome, because now it has been an extra 30 minutes after I said I was going to end stream. So now I'm going to end stream. I am tired. I'm probably not going to go sleep. I might take a nap, actually, now I think about it. But I'm going to go vibe after drinking this monster. Yo! I will see you all. Next time, I want to inject myself a little bit of cancer-causing chemicals, because they're good.